Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Shepherd. And it's KD in at the three, the small forward. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
They get it back. Fox. Wembanyama passes to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Here's Shepherd, guarded by Fox. From the line. Good work defensively by Fox. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Takes it inside, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepherd. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Fox inside the one. The Rockets pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Shot by Eason, no good. Now, here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Good on both. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Harper up top. Down low. Shot from 6. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Make some noise for your Rockets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Spurs. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court right now for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Barnes outside. Over Smith. And that one's good. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Shepherd. And that one good.
Shepherd.
Spurs leading by 4. Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Passes it to Wembanyama. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Misses from short range. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So it's the Spurs now. They lead by 4. Clint Capella is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Shepherd. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here's Thompson. And there's the pass to Shepherd. Shoots over Harper. And it's Shepherd missing. So it's the Spurs now. And an intentional foul right there. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Clint Capella. And Durant subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Fox. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his own.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Johnson. Adams outside. Holiday with the three. Okogie for three. He can't hit that time. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Thanks for coming out.